Alright, welcome everyone. We're live. We're back. Zenith Online Racing Season 8 preseason testing. The final evaluation race. The last chance for guys to show what they got and get themselves a seat in the ZOR League. A lot of these guys raced Thursday last season, so it seems like they're it's probably a better night for some of them. I think that may be why we're going to see a lot of the same guys probably in here this season. I'll be back in a second. Cat is demanding treats. Come on. Alright, got Costco out here. And his tires warmed up. Looks like we got a few guys on a lap. Let's see if we can pick up one of them. Got just Nico out here. Sorry, I'm just doing a few things here. I got no co-commentator tonight, so I can't duck out. Get him to fill the dead air. Gotta send some photos. I'm slacking hard. It's been a terrible beginning. There's stuff I should have been doing, but it took forever for us to set up the lobby. I meant to be doing this beforehand. I just gotta get over it. So let's check in with Gourd Sauce, one of the new guys. See how he's doing. Just about done. Alright, let's get into it. A lot of shit done today. Swack in the pits, so see who's out there. GP Colin just left. PX Lotsy. Got Slasher out there. Nico. Dalton staying in 7th all the way through. Really wide there. Definitely dropping a few tenths. He's on the out lap though, so not a big deal. Sam desynced? Sure looks like it. Great job, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on there. This game, man, I'm telling you, it gets worse every year, I think. You can't lay on that stuff, buddy. I need it. Yeah. No, I need it. Let go. Laying on all my receipts and forms from visiting the bank today. Unbelievable. Not life, I guess. Anything you put out you haven't laid on, they'll try to lay on it. You want to come sit? Come on. Alright. Trying to get the stream chat opened up. This is like my 3rd one of this week. Go check in, see how everybody's doing. Yeah, it's Adri again. 3rd time. Alright. Sam's still glitched out over here. Oh, what was going on? This game's a joke. Fucking game. Why wouldn't it just disqualify the car? Like, it's so stupid. This is a new one. I honestly haven't seen it. A whole new problem. Look at this shit. What the hell, man? He's like, I can't take control. He's already restarted the system. Still won't let him get in there. So it's like the lobby's busted. You know, it's GP and Sam. Like, they live in the same country. It's not like they're super far apart. It's just the game, man. You just can't trust it. It just doesn't work sometimes. It's unbelievable. Nico's actually at the quickest time, 27.6. have no idea if the audio is working because my headphones are on still. I know, man. It's really bad. That is a new one. I've never seen that happen. I don't think I've ever seen someone's car just like get stuck like that. Like, it's not gonna fix itself till the end of the session. I don't know, man. Like, Sam should be able to rejoin and take control when he's in the race, right? But like, I'm not gonna restart the lobby because the reserve guy's bugged. Like, it's way too much work. So if it was a legit race, obviously we would restart, but you just see if it fixes itself for the race. If not, go out for a walk. Go get a Slurpee or something. Nicely done by T-Money there, through Cops. Really smooth entry into Maggots and Beckett's now. Down the hanger straight. There's the hanger. Yeah, I find the gears are a lot longer now. Like, they seem to have like a larger range. Too many of the pits. Really nice lap for someone diving in the pits. Adri, there he is again. Still got that like Alonso style tribute helmet going. Pretty much always got that. Big Alonso guy. Oof, Dalton just barely keeping it in the track limits there. Nicely done though. Diving into the pits. Pretty much everybody's sitting in the pits waiting for the final run. Except for Sam. Still out on track. That is unreal. I can't believe it. It's the only camera angle we have of him as well. We can't go on board, which is strange. Right? I think he'll eventually run out of fuel and the car will stop moving. Jin's just posting random shit in the Discord. It must be lit. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can send Sam another invite. I forgot. No, Sam's in already. This guy, he's tagged in. Oh, Wi-Fi problems. Oh, he's got to get back to me for qualifying ends. He's not going to get in the race. Quick Rex on the lap. Stay with him to the end. Not my finest stream so far, not gonna lie. Thinking about a lot of stuff. Very distracted. Oop. There goes Rex. Lost the car. Pretty much everyone on an outlet terminal on a run. Let's check on the terminal. Oh, he's just trying to steal the spotlight from the actual racers. Like one of those hooligans that runs on the track in the middle of the race. Will he be accepted? Or shunned? So Terminal can do just one final corner left. A little off the pace at the moment. P9 for Terminal, so it's actually not too bad. He's about halfway up the field, but Nico and Brian put in some really good lap times at the front. I think a few of these guys are meant to be Tier 1, probably Tier 2 at minimum. So there's going to be a lot of discrepancy in pace tonight. Well, there goes Terminal, looking like Mazepin. Some discrepancy in pace tonight with everybody. With everybody like from varying skill levels here. It's the final race, so anybody who didn't go yet has got to get in tonight. GP's car broken as well, or is he just going slow here? Jeez, he's gonna be right in the way here. Is this gearbox broken? Interesting. Alright. Nico was up on his previous run. He's going to smash this time. Yeah, he's a full second ahead of Brian. Actually, Nico, I guess, would be... I don't know if he's running without assist, but he'd be definitely at the top of whatever tier. Because Brian Scott had some pretty competitive times the other day, and Nico's just gone a second quicker. Anything else left on a run? GP heading into the pits. Looks like that's it. Sam's still stuck out there. That'll be it for qualifying. So I'm going to go refill my beverage, run to the washroom quickly, and then we'll be back for the race. Hopefully the Sam problem will sort itself out. It seems like the car is just stuck. I don't really know. Alright, we're back. Everybody starting the right tires? Yes, they did. Finally. Everyone listened. Looks like Sam back in? Yeah, he's not ghosted. You there, Sam? You're all good? He's warming his tires. Looks alright. Let's say he's fine. I saw this glitch every single day through the formation lap here. Every day it's like cutting away like that. How do they just make this game worse every year? Alright, grid's reforming. We're getting ready to go. It's been a pretty quiet stream on my end tonight. I apologize for that. I'm just feeling a little burnt out now. A few streams this week. It's the third one. I'm quite busy today, thinking about a lot of stuff, and I think I've just been going like a mile a minute today. A lot of guys struggle with this part. Alright, lights are out. We are racing. Looks like a good start for Grex behind there. He's absolutely flying. Terrible start for Brian Scott. Oh, and there goes Grex. Oh, they didn't ghost. The ghosting is definitely on. Did not ghost there, but Dalton clipped. That's unfortunate. Terminal. He's got Andrew and T-Money going wheel to wheel up ahead. Let's get high on this battle. Ultimately, the purpose of this is just for everybody to show their pace on the tires and how consistent they can be and what kind of lap times they can get as the tires wear and the fuel. With the race fuel, so it's not a huge deal if they get bumped off or anything like that. They can kind of just compose themselves and get back at it. Terminal very wide there, and there's somebody off in the back. That looks like Costco. He's very lucky there's no damage tonight, because that would have put him out of this race. There's a big impact. He's gonna have to get himself going again. Gourd Sauce racing up to spot up triples. Both of you guys haven't raced in an actual season with us yet. Gourd Sauce just got in here. He's got by Spot, but now he's back behind Spot, so good little scrap between these two here. That's good to see. The new guy said he's only ever raced in online lobbies, I believe, so he's been looking for some quality racing. He's getting it here. A nice little battle with Spot Up Triples, who is also new to the league, and Terminal, who is a seasoned vet with us, been here since the first season, I think. So, you guys mixing in with the old, and we got a nice little group forming here. We got the cars behind not too far off. Looks like we do have some lap time issues now. Not too sure what that's about. We got some strange intervals. Looks like possible desync. But Gordon Spot having a good scrap still. Nicholas is actually tucked in behind them. I think those intervals are wrong. Hopefully that will correct itself, but Usually when things like that happen, it's something's broken. Keep an eye out for blue flags. So T-Money behind Aggie, will be getting blue flags if the game actually thinks he's a lap down. Strange stuff here. Sector 2, we got a yellow out Slasher. Says he's a minute 51 ahead. I don't know. Seems busted. Nobody's saying anything in the chat, so I think... Oh yeah, it's fixed itself. Okay. That's alright, then. Good little scrap we've got going, though. It's some nice battles through the field here. Gordon spot up triple still having a nice little scrap. Gordon just falling off now. So triple starting to break away. That's good for spot up triples, too. He's pretty new to the league racing thing, and he's had some moments the last couple of weeks, but he's starting to get a little more consistent, so... Heading into the season, that's some pretty good quality to find right before the season starts. Next week everything counts, so can't be running off the road and slamming into the barriers full speed. You're not going to have a very good year. Another yellow, that looks like Dalton, Costco. There's Costco again. Another moment, and Bradley and Grex going wheel to wheel here. Adri getting in the mix as well. There's a little bit of contact there. It looks like maybe just a bit of desync. Adri's skirting around the track a bit. He's trying his best to get through there. Well, he's probably quicker than these guys, but the glitching there will not be helping for the wheel-to-wheel racing. It'll be a little hard for these guys to judge exactly where everybody is. So a four-way scrap at the front, though, and Nico's just absolutely pulling away on his own. Flying. And there is Adri making the move down the inside. And still side by side. Greg's doing a nice job hanging on to this. Bradley tucks in behind Adri. And T-Money's in the mix as well. Nico is just pumping time. He's gaining tenths every sector here. Adri down the inside now. And he's got it. Nice move from Adri. He's got himself into some clear air now. Grex and Bradley back at it. T-Money snuck in. Right on the gearbox of those two. And further down we still have Terminal, Spot Up Triples, Gord, Sam, Brian. Even GP and Nicholas getting in the mix there. They'll be closing in soon. So nice scraps going on top to bottom here. I was expecting to see a little bit of field spread with the qualifying times, but looks like we're having some pretty good racing here. Three abreast down the hanger straight. All with DRS, but looks like Grex got the straight line speed here. Bradley on the outside trying to go around now. He has the inside line and he's swept across. He's got that place. Grex slides down. T-Money now sneaking down the inside. And they're going to be side by side heading into Abbey here. Can T-Money get ahead? He is ahead. Big lift from both guys. T-Money does run a bit wide, but nice job to get that move done. Grex taking a peek once more. Let's slide further down the order and we get these guys battling still. This is going to be a great experience for Gord. First race with us, and oh no, he's touched Brian there. A little bit of contact. He's got it recovered nicely though. He was having a really good scrap there. It would have been a good few laps for him to introduce himself to the league. Still got a nice little scrap with these three, and Brian, GP, and Gord probably will close in fairly soon. They should be right back up there. And Brian definitely will close on those guys. Team Money and Bradley going at it. Team Money down the inside. Does get it done. Bradley trying to hang on to it. Terminal a little clumsy on the gears there, and that opens the door for Spot. Spot given lots of space there. He kind of let Terminal back in. I think he could have squeezed him just a bit, but he does get the move done, and that's a lot of Brian through as well. So Terminal loses a bit of ground, and then we got GP and Gord sort of just lingering in the background. Gord losing some pace there to GP, and Nicholas on his tail now. Brian and Spot still going wheel to wheel here. Oh, Spot spins at the same place. That was the same place Gord lost it. And they're right back to racing one another. Both made the same error, and now they're basically nose to tail once again. That's pretty funny. Nicholas very late on the brakes there, trying to go around the outside on Gord. Really some quality driving in the field here today so far. A lot of good racing. We're not really here to see them go wheel to wheel, but it is nice to see how they're competing with one another and leaving each other plenty of room. Everybody doing a nice job here, and yeah, you just see how Gord a little hesitant on the throttle. Oh, he's on the curbing there big time. Got bumped a bit by Spot. I don't think, not a great place to be going wheel to wheel. Definitely always a chance of contact through there side by side. Bradley, Team Money up at the front. Hasn't quite got away yet, but let's get back to this battle with Spot, Gord, and Nicholas. Really just giving it their all, these three. Get rid of some of this junk on the screen so we can see the wheel-to-wheel action. We don't really need to see the order. At the moment, I doubt there's a better battle in the field at this stage. A little bit of that engine chopping, not great. Bradley now closing back up on T-Money. Putting some pressure on. He's carrying a penalty. Let's check on the penalty situation. Gord's picked up 6 seconds already. That's not great. Racing wheel to wheel is doing a fine job, but 6 seconds of penalty is going to hurt at the end of the race when everything adds up. Only 7 laps in, so got to tighten the driving up a little bit, try and maintain some ground. Once you pick up 9 seconds of penalties, you know, you can not even see the guy behind you, and he can still beat you at the line, which is pretty wild. Not a situation you want to put yourself in. Damn, Sam has dropped again. He's having some connection issues over there. Should have just got him to host. Would have been a little more stable. As much as, I guess, if he's dropping and he's hosting, that's not good though. Brian getting by the ghosted Sam. Hopefully Sam can get back into the seat this time. The car's not broken at least, so he should be able to get back there. Spot now closing back up on Gord. These two have had a pretty good little battle tonight, and they both made a mistake and ended up back together after Gord lost some ground. We got PX Lotzi and Costco running around the back there. Looks like Lotzi's, yeah, Lotzi dropped, I believe. I believe Lotzi dropped early, and he said he couldn't get his Wi-Fi going again, so I'll have to try to find a way. It's just the thing, if you leave it to the last day, if something goes wrong, you just can't make up for it, right? Try to figure out something for the guys that have had issues and weren't able to get here, and maybe we can get a small little lobby for them together, and just everybody just submit their own race evaluation time so we don't have to watch it. That would probably be the best way. Just get yourself in there, make sure you submit your screenshots, and we'll work with it. spot up triples going to the outside on Gord. Gord riding that curve. It's going to have to, it's going to cost him a bit of time because he'd have to lift on the throttle a bit. You can't get right on the power when you're on the curving. And nice job from Spot there. He really closed the door. Then makes a mistake at the same time as Gord, so he basically gained nothing. So Spot and Gord look like they're connected at the hip here. Both making errors at similar times, and also pretty relatively even on the same pacing as well. You can see him looking in his mirror as the car is beside. That's something I've never really noticed. They've animated that in, eh? Is it the control? Is it the player that's controlling that, or is it just an animation? There goes Spot. Oh, and you see the brakes glowing, and they touch. Gord, little unstable after the contact there, but manages to get it sorted. And then Nicholas and Dalton now right on his tail. Oh, and there's a bit of contact there, I think. Both guys had a bit of a moment. Got Brian and Grex scrapping it out here for 5th. Nico just pumping in time at the front. So Bradley's pit. Decided to come off those tires early. Trying to look for an undercut, I guess. Not a bad idea. Gord. Gord and Dalton still in DRS range of Spot. Breck's trying to hang on to Brian up in 4th. Sam has picked up a penalty now. No mates on the call today. I have to refresh the chat. I think I need to fix that. Let me... let's try that. I don't know why, but it wasn't updating the chat. I was like, geez, nobody's talking tonight. What's going on here? No mates on the call today. Just doing it by myself. I used to do a lot of them by myself, actually, but I've been really used to having someone lately, so... it's, whoa! Huge moment for Dalton there. Just did not want to let go of it, and he was, he put the car in a bad spot there. Lost a lot of traction. Breck's pitting now. Everybody obviously going to hards. That's the rule. Everybody's meant to run the medium hard strategy here, so we can get an idea of everyone's pace on the same tires, fuel, etc. I just realized we actually left the weather on dynamic, and I did not mean to do that. It should have been dry. We're actually quite lucky. It's nice. I just wasn't thinking when we were setting up. I was like, yeah, dynamic. Whoops. Sam keeps asking for an invite. I can't invite him if he's already in here, though. Like, if the game refuses to allow you. Like, it's like, oh, no, he's already here. Yeah, he's here. I think he's fine. Don't know what to say. Spot up triples, released. Interval glitch again. I like this game. Bradley getting by T-Money. His tires are a little warmer. T-Money just came out of the pit, so the tire's cold. He's probably not 100% confident at the moment. Does look like Bradley's harvesting. Brake light is on. Just spun the car, so T-Money released. Sam is pitting. Nico absolutely flying. 21 seconds behind Audrey, which I think it's a 33-second pit delta here. Something like that. Oof. Very tight. He's definitely going to be a top guy of Tier 2 if he's running. I think he's running ABS, so he'll automatically go down to Tier 2 for that. And he's probably going to be one of the top guys there, though. There's a few really fast drivers. Guys that decided not to run without assists in Tier 1 this year are going to go down to Tier 2, and they're going to be quick. So there's going to be some really strong competition at the front of Tier 2. So Tier 1, you're going to watch the guys drive on a higher skill level with no assists and struggle probably a little more. Tier 2, you're going to see some absolutely balls out racing. So should have some really good content Tier 1 and Tier 2 this season. Tier 3 I think will also be pretty competitive just because of the fact that a lot of the guys from Tier 1 are going to end up in Tier 2 due to the assist restrictions. And that's going to force a few guys down to Tier 3, so it should tighten up the competition in Tier 2 and Tier 3. Maybe you'll have a bit more field spread in Tier 1, but I think guys will feel a lot more... It'll be a lot more rewarding for some guys to put in a great drive if they are running no assist, I feel. So just a different type of experience, basically, is what we wanted to give people, is that the guys with no assist can race heads up against other no assist guys, figure out where they really stand. And I think that's the point. I mean, if you're really that good at this game, you should be able to go no assist and still kick everyone's ass. So we got 20 guys that are going to be looking to do that in Tier 1 this season. Oh, look at that switchback down the inside on Cops, and good wheel to wheel there from Bradley and Brian, keeping it really tidy. Dalton's on the tail of GP here. On the brake, and Bradley hangs on. Nice move. Really good battle with these two here. And Sam's actually closing in behind them. And despite all his connection issues tonight, Sam having a pretty fine race. drives me insane that we still have this audio clipping from last year here. Seeing that turbulent air. The car looking a little blurry behind with all that heat coming out of the back of this McLaren. And here comes Brian. Oh, he has to lift, obviously, through maggots. You can't be that close to another driver. Very easy to cause a collision there. And this is a really good shot for Bradley here. Closing in. Sweeps by on the left, and I think he's going to get it done this time. He does. Nice move from Brian. Very patient there to get that done. And he does get ahead. Let's see if Sam can make his way through now. Looks like Bradley having to look back at Brian. These two have been racing very closely for a few laps now. It seems like whoever has the DRS is the one with the advantage here. And further, we got GP trying to hold off Dalton. Doing a fine job. I think Brian's going to hang on to that. Bradley just starting to drift away now. Sam's starting to close in on Bradley. Let's get back to that battle. Let's stay on board with Sam here. Making their way through Maggots and Beckett's now. A good opportunity for overtakes down the hangar straight. Sam closing quickly, so really good chance for Sam here to make a move. The problem is Bradley has that DRS, even though he's just drifted out of that second range. And here comes Sam. Well ahead here, and he gets by. I think Bradley's drained the battery. He's the only driver that has the rear light flashing consistently. I think his battery might be empty. GP hanging on. Dalton must have got him, and GP stays ahead. So nice little battle for GP here. Dalton giving him grief. GP with no penalties, one of the few guys in this area of the grid with no penalties. 4 guys ahead of him with penalties, 3 behind. And then at the front of the field, the top 4, no penalties for them. Audrey is a very quick driver, and Nico is obliterating him at the front. Like, that is a very dominant performance. Oh, there goes GP gone round. I was thinking that looked a little weird. But GP goes round and Dalton gets through. Get back to Bradley and Sam. But Nico is going to be a force to reckon with in Tier 2, and I think all the no assist guys in here tonight are going to be thinking, well, thank God he's running ABS, because there's no open hell you're beating him. Well, it looks like all our gaps are starting to settle in a little bit. Let's go grab these lap times real quick. Just Nico. Obviously quite rapid. I think that's some of the best times we've seen this week. We got Andrew. Team Money. Bradley a little inconsistent though. Mostly the laps that he's done well on though are pretty equal. Alright. Back to the racing for a few laps. Lap 25, I'm going to have to go through and grab them again. A little battle again here. Brian, Sam, and Bradley. I think Sam maybe made his way through, eh? He's got up there and got past Brian now as well. Got Gordon Grex having a little scrap back here. Andrew's gone into the pits and retired. That's all fine. I mean, Andrew's done 3 races this week. He doesn't really need to be out there. No big deal. Gord closing in on Grex here. He's taking a look. Might go for it here. Doing a good job hanging on there. We still got a nice scrap with Brian Bradley up here with Sam too. So keep an eye on that. Brian, pressuring Sam. These 3 have been pretty close together for quite a while now. Looks like Bradley just had a bit of a moment's drop back. Brian having a look, not quite close enough though. Good little battle these two are having. Brian really giving it to Sam here. Oh my lord. Look at the switch back there from Brian. Oh, and they touched. Oh, they were having such a good little scrap there. Sam moved late to cover that off, and Bradley switched back, or Brian switched back under him. Sorry, no, it was. Oh no, it was Brian. Bradley's in the mix now. Yeah, Brian switched back under him. A little bit of contact there. I guess you say that could be racing incident. I don't know. Brian was the guy behind trying to make the move. I would say it would be fair if he just lets Sam just ahead and then kind of goes back to him. I think that would be how we view that, but it's hard to tell on in those instances where it happens live. You don't get a replay option, unfortunately. Nico is just annihilating everybody. It's not even close. Ah. Is it hot again in the UK? Got another heat wave over there? Sam, no! Oh, he was having such a good race. That's unfortunate. Got a little greedy on the curbing there. Breck's going to make a move on Spot. Down the inside very late. Breck's very confident with his grip, but Spot hangs on. Spot up triples. Holding Grex off for the time being. Grex going to have another look probably down the hanger straight. Well, he is close enough to take a look into Cops. Down the inside through Cops. And Spot keeps it. Wow. Great bravery from both drivers. And Spot to take that wide line and get a better exit. Very, very nice racing from Spot there to get that done. Looks like Grex had him beat, but he hangs on for the time being. Now Grex going to put some serious pressure on with that DRS. Can he get it done? Into the braking zone, on the brakes. Spot with the switchback. Unbelievable. Can he hang on? They're going wheel to wheel into the penultimate corner here. And Spot, I think he's got this. He's on the inside still. And yeah, that forces Grex a little wide, and now there's still wheel to wheel through Abbey. Spot keeps the place. Nice driving from both guys here. Spot doing a really good job. He was racing really nicely earlier with Gord. Now he's having a good scrap with Gregson. There's Gord, I think, right in the background there. Yeah, Gord closing back in. He wants a little extra taste of Spot before he goes. Grex trying to make his way through. He's been stuck here for quite some time. Can he get it done down the inside now into Brooklands? Yes, he does. I think he's finally ahead. Okay, I think the battle's going to be done. We're going to have to go through the lap times just once more, so I'm going to do that now. Oops. That's not what I wanted. It goes on Nicholas. Entry doesn't matter. Let's bring up the fastest lap. There we go. Fastest lap, penalties. Nico just pumping in a monster lap on the hards. That was a very quick time. Nobody else in the 29s. Closest we got is a 35 from Brian. That's it. Done at 9:17. Not too shabby. Just saw the league in my feed. Jose Julio. Appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing. Are you just talking about watching the race? You just missed the end of the race there? Or did you mean you missed the evaluation because you're looking to race with us this season? We did post an ad in the F1 League advertisements in the Discord there they have for the F1 game. Yeah, I appreciate that. All this week's just been evaluation, so next week Season 8 is starting. Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tier 1 is racing line only. Tier 2 and 3 are assists allowed, and we're going to have some mega competition in Tier 2 this season, so definitely check out Monday and Wednesday, and if you're feeling it, pop in for Thursday as well. Season 8 kicks off on Monday night. We're having a very last-minute showdown in the track votes about what track will be dropped. So we're not even sure what race we're going to be running on Monday night. It might be Bahrain, it might be Saudi Arabia. We're not 100% sure yet, and we're not sure where the sprints are going to be this season either. We're going to have 3 of them. Still going to figure out which ones. And, alright, sounds good, man. I appreciate that. I like that you just found us roaming in the wild. That's cool. We don't bring in a lot of viewers just randomly stumble upon us. It's usually guys that have raced here or do race here, or friends of friends and stuff like that. So it's always nice to get some new faces in. But yeah, check out some old videos too. I mean, if you're bored, the league you're watching, if you get bored later and you just want to throw on a YouTube video, we got some races from the past few weeks, evaluation races from the past 2 nights, and then the previous 2 weeks we had, I think, 5 preseason races at various tracks with some sprints mixed in. So check some of that out. I think I was probably on, 90% of those streams I probably did myself or with some other person, and I think there was a couple streams with other guys hosting as well. But I'll be your Monday night guy. Monday night, 8 p.m. Season 8 kicks off, so you'll hear me and GP Colin, who you saw racing here tonight. We broadcasted all of Season 7 together, so I think we've done about 20 races together now. 20 official races, probably 25 with all the exhibitions. But yeah, we have a good time. So tune in Monday, catch that, and then Wednesday, Thursday we'll have Tier 2 and Tier 3. You might hear me filling in. We're looking. I think we do have some pretty reliable commentators in the group. We're just not sure who's sticking on for Season 8. So we'll see who's running those. But looking forward to it. We're gonna have 18 races coming up in Season 8. As I said, 3 sprints. And we will be posting and announcing tiers and the race calendar over the weekend sometime. So Saturday or Sunday, we'll have all that information for the league guys that are listening. And Monday night, we kick things off. So thanks for being here, and looking forward to seeing you all next week. I can't wait. Have a great night.